that I love is Charles Darwin. He seems sort of a lost child. His father thought he was a little bit dull-witted. And then he goes on this voyage around the world to South America and eventually the Galapagos, where he discovers his calling as a naturalist, as a scientist, and basically hits upon the theory of evolution at the age of 26. And then he proceeds to spend the next 35 years of his life proving this one theory. He never lost hope. He never got depressed or lost his energy, because he was so excited by the discovery process, by what he intuited as a 26-year-old, that he had this incredible patience to go through all of the incredible criticism that he had to endure for this revolutionary theory. Only by feeling personally connected to what you're doing, to feel engaged in it, and it applies to science as much as to art, are you able to withstand the criticism and the negative experiences that are part of the process to mastery.
What's poppin'? Shout out to Robert Greene. In his books, he just keeps it simple. He keeps it simple. He gets detailed. Like I say, it takes him 5 to 6 years to write a book. He's not just throwing things out there to make money. He's not like these other how-to guys and how-to books. No, it takes him 5 to 6 years. On one of his books, he actually had a stroke because he put all his soul in his books, all his research, all that goes into his books, So shout out to the great Robert Greene, man. And I call this video "The Fire in Your Eyes" because that's what it's going to take to get where you're going. I'm not where I want to be with my photography. I have a certain life I want to live with my photography. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be in Hollywood. None of that shit. Used to be when I first started, but I came out the gate. Let me tell you, I was in Georgia. I came out the gate getting getting banned from model agencies because I was just keeping it real. I was like, y'all not paying these girls. Y'all not doing, why y'all trying to hold these girls hostage? Y'all in Georgia, y'all not trying to get these girls no recognition big time. Y'all just doing this to get money, so y'all actually pimping. I told two agencies that. One of them was called Click Models in Georgia. You can look it up. And another one called Salt Models. Both of them in Georgia. I told them that. I said, this is pimping. Y'all not getting these girls. The girls was telling me that, they not getting no looks from, and these was pretty girls, so man, look, I've been getting banned. So I want my own thing, so when it comes to whatever you love, photography, film, writing, you're a musician, all that, when it comes to that, you have to have that fire in your eyes, because it's going to be people that try to say little things to you, especially if you're in your 20s and it's older people. They're going to try to put their fears, they're going to try to put their doubts into you. And you cannot let that shit go down. You have to, that's why I say, man, you have to be so connected to your future, so connected to what you love, so connected to your craft that nothing can get in your way. Yeah, you're going to have a few days, especially because these times it's the internet age. So you're going to have a few days where you probably down and you got to keep working. Like I always say, you have to work. And after you work, you have to work on your craft. That shit is important. Because you don't want to be out here faking like you got your craft down packed, like you just is perfect. No. When motherfuckers come around you, you want to stand out so much, they be like, damn. See, I can't be in the photography group because the way I shoot is I have to touch the soul. And I know a lot of photographers, I'm not going to say a lot, but these days it's hard to find photographers that's going to take pictures that touches the soul, that's related to the soul, instead of pictures that's going to, they trying to go viral. We ain't doing all that. So that's why I love, the most important part in photography is when you just starting. That's why the people who come on my Instagram and they say, thank you for making these videos. I'm telling you, I go to all y'all pages. That's how much I love it. I go to all y'all pages and I look at y'all pictures, and it be the simplest pictures that I love. I saw this one person who followed me yesterday, and they comment and said, thank you for your videos. And I went to their page, and They had pictures of a cigarette lying in the ground, black and white on the road. I'm like, wow. They had another picture of it was probably their relatives or their kids, like three, 4 kids, like on the beach with their back turned, and like, but it's black and white. I'm like, see, this is fucking art. This is fucking art. But the world is going to try to make you seem like, no, you can't do this because this hasn't been done yet, or you need to do this to make this amount of money. Man, don't listen to that shit. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't know what they talking about. You know, like I say, I'm going to tell y'all how to get where you want to get. I know how to get where I want to get, but I got a few things that I'm waiting on because, first of all, let me keep it 100. I'm waiting on my 68 Mustang. I'm waiting on my baby. You know, that's been my whole plan since 2018. You know, I'm patient. You know, but in the meantime, I'm planning, I'm doing all that, and I'm on YouTube telling people, you know, how I started my photography career, how I was able to book shoots and stuff like that. Like in my Introvert Rockstar chat, I'm telling dudes that's going on their first photography shoots, you know, what to do, how to get consistent clients, how to get clients, and I'm telling you, the shit. See, when you find what you love and when it comes to you, when you have that fire in your eyes, it's going to be easy to do what's hard for everybody else. You know, it's going to come easy to you, but you have to stay consistent with it, you know? So you have to keep that fire in your eyes, you know, because that shit is going to keep you grounded. When shit is going bad in life, it's going to keep you grounded. Okay, I gotta go to work because I want this kind of life for my photography. I want to pay for this studio time. I want to pay for this paint, this kind of paint. I want to pay for this film. You know, see, the more you, and this how it ties in, the more you go to work and you get to the money, the more you can put in to your craft. You know, see, a lot of these motivational speakers, they want you to quit your job and work for yourself right away with no money. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. See, and look, y'all listen, when you have money from your job and you doing your art and you're not broke, see, you get to actually create from a space of creativity and not from desperation. See, when you desperate, it's gonna show in your work. You know, some people, they can quit their job and just go and take that risk. Most of us, we can't. Like I always say, when I did it, man, look, I was creating my best work. My photography book, I did that book when I didn't have a job. You know, I paid for it when I got a job, but the shoots that I did, I ain't had no job the whole time. But it was some of my best work because that's when I first found photography, and I was just locked in. And I'm gonna say, everybody's not gonna be able to do that. So use the money you earn from your job to pay for your craft, you know, and have fun with it. You know, have fun with it. Don't tell yourself, oh, I gotta make it. Oh, somebody gotta come discover me. No, you always want to put your own. You always want to put yourself on, because when people think they put you on, they're gonna come back and say, oh, I did this for him. No, you don't want that shit. Put yourself on. You know, if you in music, cool. Go on your own tours. Book your own tours. Go talk to the club manager. Go talk to the bar managers. All that. You a writer, write your own books. Put your own books out. Go to work, put your own books out. You know, you a painter, paint your own paintings. Go out, sell your own paintings. You know, create your own commercial for your paintings to sell them. You see, you can these days, you can create your own commercials and put it on social media. You could be creative, hire a videographer. You know, make this shit fun. You don't have to wait for Pepsi to give you a commercial, to be at Coca-Cola. No, those days are long gone. You don't have to wait for that shit. You don't have to be in nobody's group. You could be your own person. And that's what I always preach. That's why it's so important to have that fire in your eyes, because people are going to try to put that shit out. They're going to try to tell you, oh, you can't do this. You can't. Man, don't listen to that shit. See, me, I'm different. shit like I have to hear stuff like that to go harder. I have to hear shit like that to get that fire back in my eyes, like Kobe Bryant used to have when it was, when he was down in the fourth quarter. You know, I have to be like that. I have to hear shit like that. That shit just turn me up. But for the rest of you who just getting started on photography, especially my photographers, man, because it's something so pure about somebody who picks up a camera and they just start shooting. Work on your craft. Like take that shit serious and start putting out your own photography books. Start putting out your own personal projects, because that shit is important. You don't have to wait for nobody to say, "Oh, you a photographer." No, put out your own shit, sell your own stuff. That's it. In this world, you don't want to listen to nobody, especially when they say, "Oh, you can't do this." Use that shit for motivation. Use that shit for motivation. That's why I say, man, my page is not going to be about controversy. It's not going to be about mess, because like in real life, dudes don't even talk. Like, people don't even talk in real life when it comes to controversy. It's so easy to do online because that's how you get the subscribers. I gained so many subscribers just off a little controversy. I'm like, damn, if I keep this up, I can really go hard. But something in my soul, man, I just love the arts. That's it. And then I'm 32, bro. Man, I can't be doing that shit, because I don't have that energy to go back and forth. See, in Louisiana, we don't do that. We come see each other. We do shit like that, so that's why I'm just sticking with the arts and the people who have a passion for something. And it's so important. I know I said it. It's so important to use your money from your job, from your work. Use that money to support your craft. That's probably the most important thing I'm ever gonna say. Because these days, you don't want to be out here broke and like trying to get favors, going to, it's only certain people that can actually maneuver that in like their own way. But you don't want to do that. You want to come in with power. So let's say somebody want to sign you. You come in already with $80K, $100K in your bank account. That's going to give you the freedom to really be yourself. But see, when you broke and you chasing that fame and you chasing to get signed, you chasing validation, you're going to be a yes man. You're going to start kissing ass. You're going to want to know, you want to be your own person. And that's like me. I'm my own man. Some people gonna like it, some not. But for you, you have to be your own man, own woman. It's very important. And I'm gonna keep saying this shit. Keep that fire in your eyes. Don't let that flame go out, because the world has so many ways to make that shit. Oh, you got kids now. Oh, you on child support. Oh, you got a felony charge. Man, look, we all human. Everybody made mistakes. But with daily change, and yeah, sometimes you go make another mistake, but you can always fix that shit. You can always become better. You can always, but you can't be out here making excuses. You have to really want change for yourself. And that's why I say keep that fire in your eyes, because that's going to remind you, okay, I'm headed here. And like I always say, you want to know where you're headed to. And you have to be so connected to your craft that it's damn near. Sometimes you want to seem crazy. I know motherfuckers think I'm crazy, but good. Leave me alone. I'm telling you, because girls be trying to talk. Look, I talk about art. I don't talk about mood. No. Let's talk about photography. Let's talk about your favorite photographers. Let's talk about art. Let's go see some paintings. Man, I'm telling you, once that bug bites you, it's a wrap. So hey, go pick up your cameras, pick up your guitars, pick up your painting brush, just pick up whatever you're creating with and start taking that shit serious. And start creating that fire in your eyes where nothing can bother you. Matter of fact, you use the negativity as fuel. Damn, I think I made a video about that way, a long time ago. use the negativity as fuel, because you're gonna need some negativity, because people try to rock you to sleep with the compliments, the praise. No, you gotta be like Kobe. What he wanted from the away team, he wanted their fans to boo him. That's when he went off. And that's how you gotta be in this life. You gotta accept the negativity like you accept the praise. Damn. You gotta accept the negativity the same way you accept the praise, and use all that shit. And sometimes with people being negative, sometimes it's a little truth in there. It's a little truth in there. So you have to decipher what's that truth in there and say, okay, they right. They petty on this one, but they right. So let's go, man. Let's go. Keep that fire in your eyes. Let's go.